everybody? It is me, Sean Tank Top, and I'm over here at Casa de Tank Top. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm hanging out over here with my very good friends, Dustin and Morgan Drace, over there at the Dojo Drace. How you doing over there, Draces?
Happy Batman Day.
Happy Batman Day. It is Batman Day. We're shooting it on Batman Day. Even though we are within Batman Day and like all the people that are watching Batman and stuff like that, and they're having a good time with that, we are sitting here and again just forever stealing the thunder and love, or the love and thunder away from DC. But we got ourselves Thor, Love and Thunder, the fourth Thor solo movie that we have, and they just dropped a trailer. Essentially, the sequel to Ragnarok. I see this movie. Yeah, Taika Waititi's returning to direct.
Hell yeah!
He kind of fundamentally changed how they were sort of treating the character. They were just like,
you know what?
What's up?
What Taika did for Thor. That's very much like what Pattinson and Matt Reeves did for Batman for me. I didn't give a fuck about Thor, but then Ragnarok happened, and I'm like, I'm actually interested in Thor.
Sure.
Yeah, and Twitter's going nuts today because apparently Twitter just found out that Taika Waititi made other movies before this.
Like, right, no, absolutely. My boy's been done directing, and he's been done laying some pipe. This is the shoot. This shoot's gonna be wild. This movie's gonna be wild because this is when he's in lascivious like threesome town and shit like that. This was on this set, and so I'm very excited. I hope that wily kind of crazy energy is kind of like it keeps it going. With me, give it a look. See, you guys want to give it a look?
Yes.
He's a running.
What?
Oh, fun.
What?
Once used for battle. Now they're but humble tools for peace.
Oh, cute.
I need to figure out.
Oh my God, is that
Who I am.
Yeah.
Guns N' Roses? Okay.
Oh man. Oh my God.
CrossFit, man.
Man, I wish I let him keep a little bit of his belly. He had a cute belly.
Oh, this is gonna be like a secret Guardians of the Galaxy movie.
Yeah.
Or like maybe not all the way, but.
Whoa.
Looks rad.
Yeah. What? Kissing pirate ladies.
Remember what I told you?
Look at that.
You ever feel lost? Just look into the eyes.
Well, she got a business
I wonder
suit.
if she's gonna.
Not me. What? Just listening.
Fun. There she is.
There she is.
You know that's her.
I like her helmet.
Dude, fucking Nat was looking beefy as hell.
Yeah,
Big.
she's carved up.
Yeah.
She's carved
fucking
up.
Shredded up like a julienne salad over there, man.
Yeah.
Fucking.
She's a little buff boy.
Did you guys catch the 71 Easter eggs that's in there?
Yes, I did. I caught all 71. I'm not gonna spoil them for you. So.
Dude,
Yeah, okay,
I only
good,
got
good,
68.
good, yeah.
I got to go back and watch it again.
I gotta go back and watch it again, right? It looks fun, and I do like that they're kind of the Thor movies, because before it was kind of like Thor was like had like a mini Hulk kind of like movie inside of it and stuff like that, and that was really well balanced and cool. And it seems like I don't know how much the Guardians of the Galaxy are going to be within this. I like the fact that they're going to be in this, and that they're they're going to kind of be continuing that stuff, even though I don't think that they're going to be in there the whole time, probably, because they're going to need to make way for Jane, right? For Jane Foster, right. Yeah. So I don't know. That looks fun.
Yeah. I think giving Taika a couple of like really good comedic actors too, were like Chris Pratt is a comedic actor.
He is good.
Yeah.
He was always good on Parks and Rec, as much as we don't like Chris Pratt, but it's like he was good. He was funny, wasn't he?
No,
And
I think that he still is good in the Marvel stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I just think
yeah.
that he just has really strange like tweets and Instagram posts.
And Chris Hemsworth is amazingly funny.
Yeah.
Like when you give him a
He's
chance,
hysterical.
like, he's really, really funny. And so I think that that's what we saw with Ragnarok, where you give him good material, and he can be super funny.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
and I like the character of Thor being more of like, kind of not like a side character, but kind of like a side character in his own movie, because he's way better when he's playing riffing with people
Well,
instead of just like focusing on what's Thor doing. Like,
That's interesting because I've definitely been like drawing a couple of parallels from some of the stills and some of the ways in which that they've kind of been dressing him, and seem like the vibe that they're going, like, reminds me a lot of Big Trouble in Little China.
Yeah, I was gonna say Kurt Russell.
yeah.
And so that is exactly what the fuck you were just talking about, where Kurt Russell is the lead, but he's kind of he's the lead, but he's the sidekick, and he doesn't necessarily know it.
All right, boys, where's the mini Cadillac? Probably through here, huh?
And he's a big, lovable goof.
You know what old Jack Burton always says at a time like this?
I think that them kind of pivoting that into kind of doing that with Ragnarok. I mean, Ragnarok is some people I know, that's my fucking favorite Marvel movie. It's just so goddamn fun, and it's it's such a good time and shit. You know, and the didn't catch any Beta Ray Bill, because I've been hearing that Beta Ray Bill is going to be showing up. He's kind of like
Who's
a Thor
Beta Ray Bill?
looking. Beta Ray Bill's like a big Thor looking fellow with like kind of like a big horse face
Whoa.
type of thing, and
a
he's
literal
like
horse, like a literal horse.
he's got like. It's a
No.
horsey looking face. Like it's a creature, but like I always thought that he looked kind of like a horse.
Kind of like when you see like all the alternate Thors, you have like Frog Thor, and you have like, it's kind of like think of it like
he's
how
a Gator Loki.
or like a Gator Loki. Or like think of it like a Green Lantern Corps, where you have like a bunch of Green Lanterns from all over the place.
Oh,
He's
like
a humanoid guy, but he's got like this very long face and these kind of chompers. I could see him going like, or whatever it was, you know. Except for, but he's like augmented by like cybernetics and stuff, or he's kind of like a bit of a cyborg, at least in some of the
Is
stuff that
he
I've read
like
from him and stuff.
a Rocket Raccoon?
A little bit like that, absolutely, 100%. And so like I've been hearing that he might be in this movie, so I was kind of looking for that. But I think they decided to make the big reveal to be for Jane Foster coming back.
Yeah.
Coming back as unceremoniously just kind of written the fuck out of like of the MCU for a second, you know, and then kind of hilariously sort of brought back in probably what I imagine was B-roll, where Rocket was having to like steal something from her or something like that. I can't remember exactly what the fuck it was, but like they had to go back in. It was like, they're like, oh really? The fucking Thor: The Dark World's our worst movie? We're making it a major plot point in our fucking in our last one. You know, they're like, all right, well let's kind of fuck ourselves and make fun of it a a little bit, which I thought was cool. A lot of wild stuff, you know, and
R.I.P.
just
to
that
his
kind
little,
of.
to his belly. I wish he kept a little belly.
You don't like
What's that?
He's no longer Party Thor.
I like Party
Fuck
Thor.
no, dude. No, he's gonna be so big in this, because the movie that he was doing right after this is the one where he's portraying Hulk Hogan.
Oh yeah.
Oh, so he can be ripped.
He's gonna be he's going to be like, he's been ripped, he's been shredded. He's going to be enormous, like he's going to be grossly big, like in this movie.
Man.
Kind of, you know, like whatever. Like
I
mean, to be fair, Morgan, he was never really fat in the first place. That was
Right.
just
He
a
wasn't.
prosthetic.
I don't want him to be depressed, but I'd like him mentally happy, and then he could also have a little belly.
Well, yeah, that's like for a little
Let
bit later.
Thor
Like
have a
that's
belly.
a little bit later. Like I'd say, like in the next, like I mean, maybe like once he kind of gets over the hump in like maybe 4,000 or 5,000 more years, I think that he'll start to get like a little bit of a dad bod type of deal. You know what I mean? The age kind of slow over there, I think.
They
as far as I can
do.
tell. Definitely a teaser, not a tremendous amount. It was more about the theme, like where he goes, like, I need to figure out who I am, and we're kind of getting a little bit of the Thor that we had in What If, like where he's like kind of, because he was just kind of smooching ladies and just kind of being a bachelor, because like he's like, my brother's dead, I've given away the keys to the kingdom.
Yeah.
To Valkyrie, who doesn't look like she's really digging it that much.
Right.
To be
Wearing the
honest.
hell out of that suit, though.
And he's just kind of hanging around and sort of out broing and out cucking Star-Lord at this point, which is like, you know, which I think is, it's again, they teased it a tiny bit in they're in like the little epilogue, like at the end of Endgame, and to kind of watch like a whole portion of that kind of play out, I think will be really fucking fun. And shit.
Especially if it's directed and written by Taika, because it's gonna be fucking funny.
Absolutely. Well, and also the other thing is that like they would, because they'll just call him in, like, and James Gunn can just come in and do it because like apparently like in Infinity War and Endgame, like James Gunn just came in and like had a big hand in writing almost every Guardian scene. And I wouldn't be surprised, like James Gunn and Taika Waititi in the writers' room together,
in a three-way together.
Right? Absolutely, man. Yeah, put me in the middle of that. Put me in the middle of that goddamn sandwich.
Hell
Absolutely.
yeah, this is what I call a pitch meeting.
Just for the post-coital like, just for the post-coital like. Riffing and conversation and brunch alone. You know what I mean? Like that's what I'm into. So legendary pillow talk. You know what I mean? Sometimes that's better than sometimes I've looking back, sometimes the hangout and like the weird conversations you get into afterwards is better than the sex anyway. Damn. You know what I mean? Like at least in retrospect and shit. So like, I don't know. It looks really interesting. It looks cool. Again, like it's been kind of weird because like coming out of this pandemic, which is still fucking going on, y'all. Like but like it is kind of crazy that like I'm still like gearing up for Multiverse of Madness.
Oh yeah.
Like I'm still like on that, and then in July, like not 2 months, because when I saw that they were like coming this July, I was like, what?
Whoa.
Like it just came. It's just a lot sooner than I was expecting. So it's like the fucking Marvel train is like officially like. Ago, like you know what I mean? Because for a minute there, it was, I think wasn't it 2020 or 21 where it just we went a year and not a
just
single
TV
Marvel
shows.
It was just TV shows, and those were cool, and like that, you know.
Yeah,
like
and then we got Eternals.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, I was already signed up to begin with and shit like that.
Sure.
You know what I mean? I was already on board, but it looks fun. It looks fucking fun, and I'm definitely stoked to fucking check it out for sure.
Yeah.
I'm into it.
Yeah. All right. Well, we appreciate you guys hanging out with us as we've checked out the new Thor trailer. If you guys want to see a bunch of the other coverage that we have going on throughout all the MCU stuff, and that includes like some of the TV shows, that includes the movies, that includes live streams, all that type of stuff. You can just subscribe, like this video, all that good stuff. You guys know the goddamn drill. If you guys want to keep up with us and all of our content that we're going to be putting out in regards to the MCU, Disney Plus, and all that good stuff, hit up all those things, smash all those likes, hit up all those subscribes, all that stuff over there. But if you also want to give us a little bit of support and unlock a bunch of exclusive content, you can do that by heading on over to Patreon. Links in the top pinned comment and in the description below. We appreciate you guys for stopping by, and we'll see y'all later.